This is 98 Seadoo GTI. Fuel gauge not working. This is how you check the fuel gauge. I'm going to tell you how to do it step by step. Right here the gauge. I already disconnect all the lines, and I marked down right here. This is that's two of them is wire, 1 2 3 4. Right here you can see I marked all of them by numbers. This one right here number 3, and this one. When you remove that one, you can check this one, this wire right here, right here, and you can check the resistance if the circuit is okay. Let me check it out. Okay, the resistance is 0.0 these things. If you remove this one, the resistance doesn't change, but this one is changing. That means the circuit is good. The circuit is good when you undo this one. Let me put this one again. Okay, right here the resistance changing. See, it's changing. That means the circuit inside is good. The F1 fuse is not burned. It's okay. The fuel gauge is not working. It could be the fuel gauge float. There's a float inside with 2 magnets. Let me show you right here. This is the float. It's so heavy when you compare with the new one. This one is heavy. Maybe it's filled with the fuel. That's why the fuel gauge is not working. It's going all the way down. Always the gauge read 0, empty, and that's the reason. Before you do any cutting or anything to change the fuel gauge, make sure you check this one right here, because it's so heavy. When you compare to the new one, this almost 4-5 times heavier than the new one. This one is sinking when the fuel tank is full. It still doesn't move up and down. That's the reason this fuel gauge is not working. All right, thank you. This one you can see it's leaking right here. You see the bubble fuel. That's the reason the float is not floating, sinking to the bottom, and it's full of fuel. You can see it's the bubble. See, before you do any cutting or anything, check this one. It maybe save some time. I put all the connection right here, all the numbers, the hoses, and the connection is done. And let me check the gauge. The key is right here. Okay, the gauge working right here, you can see. Sometimes job make it easy before you do any cutting and everything. Check the resistance. If you don't have a resistance, that means your F1 fuse is burnt. Yeah. All right, thank you, have a good day.